Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the session 5 of NEET PG Counseling Guidance. People, you already know that you'll be following us in the previous live sessions. And this session is going to be very, very important for us. And first of all, congratulations for all the aspirants who have got their dream seat in their round 1. And for all the best for everyone who is aspiring for a better upgradation or a new seat in the upcoming rounds. Moving forward, you already know the panelist of our discussion. Dr. Wasim, Consultant Surgeon Bangalore, Dr. Pallavi, Consultant Pediatrician Mysore, Dr. Syed, Resident Physician Mysore, Dr. Naveen, Consultant Oncosurgeon Mysore, Dr. Rishan, Resident Pediatrician Mysore, and Mr. Kumar Madhav, Counseling Expert from Bangalore. One or the other way, you would have got touch with any of the few people in the past few days, even in the Telegram channel or the personal chat or in the personalized session. Moving forward, without much ado, the agenda for today's session is a little bit of previous session highlights, the counseling timelines, round 1 analysis, which is very important to predict the upcoming round 2 probable shifts, then the seat taking percentage in general over the past years, and the importance of choice filling order, the second round, then the common mistakes during choice filling, then the state versus all India counseling, important updates, and finally, live Q&A. And moreover, the chat box is always live. Drop whatever the queries you have in the Dropbox. Our technical team will try to address all those queries. We'll also take up the questions if possible in between of the session. I welcome all the panelists to the session. The session 4 highlights we discussed last was new counseling timelines, the seat statistical changes, important updates, permitted and recognized seat difference, common mistakes during choice filling order, pre-choice filling workup, and we took many of the live questions. If you have not seen the session, you can see the session. You will get much of the insights. You can start with the session 1 if you are new to this channel or this session or this guidance. You will get to know each and every bits of information step-by-step manner. You will feel full confident during the choice filling order. You will not be like uncertainty. So coming to the new counseling timelines, I would like to call counseling expert Mr. Madhavji to discuss on the round 2 probable dates. And will there be any delay as usual, or will be done on the same scheduled dates? Yeah, over to you, Mr. Madhav.
Yeah, hi, good evening, everyone. Myself, Kumar Madhav. So, let's talk about the this registration and choice filling and counseling date for round 2, all India round 2. So, these are the tentative date because still, lots of state counseling, they are going to upload their result after this round 1 registration date. So, few states are there Telangana and Madhya Pradesh kind of states. They are updating their result after this registration process of this thing, all India round 2. So maybe there we can see some change in this all India round 2 date. But if you see the officially date, then we have to follow this officially date. So registration facility for all India round 2, it may start from 10th of October. And from 10th of October to, we can do the registration till 14th of October, 12 noon. And choice filling, we can do from 11th to 14th of October. And the expected result, it may come around 19th of October, and the reporting and joining of seat is around 28th of October to 26th of October. So few important things candidate, they may consider here, whoever has done their registration in round 1, they not need to re-register again. So they can directly log in from the same roll number and password, and they can start the choice filling. So candidate, whoever opted for upgradation, they have to do the fresh choice filling for round 2. And apart from the seat which he or she has been opted for upgradation in round 1, apart from that seat, we can fill all available options. So and we not need to pay the registration or a security amount again. So and round 2 is also a fresh choice filling. So whatever the available choices will be there, we have to fill all those choices. So we must note down the timing and the date. So it's the last date of registration is 14th of October, and the timing is 12 noon, not 12 night. So these are the dates. And candidate, the eligibility, if you see the eligibility candidate, whoever already joined in All India round 1, so they are not able to participate in round 2 if they are not vacating their seat on or before 10th of October. And the candidate whoever already joined in the state counseling round 1, either they joined the seat or else they opted for upgradation, even they can participate in All India round 2 counseling.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Madhav. A quick question for Dr. Wazim. We have got a burning question in the chat box. What is the job opportunity for forensic medicine, microbiology, and physiology, Dr. Wazim? So before going further about discussion technically, we'll address these questions and move forward.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Shri. Good evening to all the panelists here, and congratulations for getting your seat in round 1. And those who have not been allotted any seat in round 1, the game is still on. The game is not yet over. There are few more rounds available for you. State counselings are yet to start, and there are a lot more other options also available for you now. So coming to the question, Dr. Sridhar, here when the so if you go by the question, this actually first I would like to understand whether the student is interested in those 3 branches, either of those branches, or is there any issue, or because whether the student, because of his rank and the previous ranks, whether the student has analyzed and thought that those 3 branches will be available to them, or are they really interested in those branches? So it is always very important. And coming to the question, Dr. Sridhar, could you please repeat it once?
Job opportunity of forensic medicine, microbiology, and
forensic,
physiology.
micro, and physiology. Correct. So here, Sridhar, the point here is we'll go subject wise. Okay. So first we will see for forensic medicine. Yes, if you are doing forensic medicine, either you do MD forensic medicine or DNB forensic medicine, you are going to be in a position where you will be able to get into an prominent place. After you finish your MD forensic medicine, you can either join in a medical college as a faculty in the Department of Forensic Medicine, or you can also go into the Department of Toxicology as well. So actually, when you see the textbooks of forensic medicine, or you see the prospects of the forensic medicine subject per se in the curriculum, you see it is divided into forensic medicine and toxicology. So as the legal aspects and be it the government sector, be it the private sector, and be it the legality around which are options available right now, there are a lot of options available for the forensic medicine experts in the present field. So there is no problem in that. If you are fine of going and taking forensic medicine, absolutely, that is a good option. You can go there. You will have that enthusiasm within you to continue and do that, whatever the challenge comes into your place. And the second subject is microbiology. Yes, MD microbiology or DNB microbiology. So whatever the subject you are taking there, be it MD microbiology or DNB microbiology, to understand the prospects, it's the same way. So whatever the subject you are taking, for example, if you take any subject, be it preclinical, paraclinical, or clinical, you always have 2 options open to you. One, either you can go into a medical college as a faculty, or you can go and practice the particular subject, whatever you have taken, and in the other aspects. So I will explain to you. Regarding forensic medicine, as I have told you, that already in forensic medicine, you do have an option of going into medical college as a faculty, or you can go into government sector or private sector, wherever the toxicology or where there's a need of a forensic expert. Because you can, when you go to the different areas, a hospital networks or be it an organization, they do need a forensic expert with them. So in that cadre, you do have options available for you. So to just because I have been discussing about forensic medicine till now, forensic medicine people, they are called as police surgeons. Okay, because they do what you say postmortems and all, and they do autopsy, they conduct autopsies. They mostly are associated with legal things. They are called as police surgeons. Okay, and I was discussing about MD microbiology. After you finish your microbiology, similarly, you can go into medical college as a faculty, or you can set up your own clinical laboratory, and then you can conduct the blood investigations and all the other investigations which come into the purview of a microbiologist, including pus culture, viral culture, and all those things. And you can do that. You can also get associated with the private laboratories or a chain of network or a hospitals, prominent corporate hospitals, where you can be taken into as a microbiologist. And again, there is also a word called as clinical microbiologist, where there will be a consultation regarding the diseases. Also, you will be correlating, and you will be interacting with a multidisciplinary team, and you will also play your important role in the disease process and the disease uh, treatment as well. And the third subject which was mentioned, yeah, Dr. Sridhar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the third subject which was mentioned, it was physiology. So in physiology, similarly, you can either join a medical college as a faculty, or you can go into research side as well. So based on these three subjects, if you ask me, if you are passionate enough, in doing forensic medicine, yes, forensic medicine is a good choice. And microbiology is also not a less option. There are wide opportunities available, because the hospital chains and hospital networks will keep on evolving day by day, and there are ample opportunities available as well. So don't back off when you see these options in your list. Don't back off. Back off. You can take them regarding like how it. I've already been explaining. Like whenever an option is available to you, we should tailor it according to our choices and the location of the college and all those things. So get a proper guidance, tailor it according to you, and you will land up in a very good position. Whatever branch you take, please be dedicated towards that. You will go forward high in the future. Over to
Thank
you,
you.
Dr. Sridhar.
Thank you, Dr. Vasan. It was so insightful. We covered almost the three of the subjects very nicely. So quickly forward, Mr. Madhavji, related to the yesterday's urgent attention by just notification, you can clear it off like a joining session in this, in the round on process.
See, like we are seeing a notice. So this notice, it's a difference that round one, like the candidate whoever has been allotted a seat in round one. Actually, this notice is from DME Chennai, the Tamil Nadu Selection Committee. So they have put one notice regarding this government quota and management quota reporting schedule, and it's end on 12th 5 p.m. So candidate whoever want to join that allotted college over Tamil Nadu, so they must follow this notice, and this is just a notice for the the candidate whoever have been selected in Tamil Nadu State Council. So in both quota, and they must join or else resign their seat. If they have already joined, then they can resign their seat of round one before 12th of October.
Yeah, thank you. So moving forward quickly for the round on analysis, I'd like to call Dr. Wasim again to discuss individually like what was the closing rank of the last year, what was the closing rank for this year, and in upcoming slide we'll also discuss about the probable shifts which will be likely to happen in the round two. Over to you, Dr. Wasim.
Yeah, Dr. Sridhar. See, this year's counseling was a new thing, because last year, because when all these things got clubbed up together, students were confused. Okay, now if you see, if you go towards that this year's counseling, you'll come to know that students are aware what happened last year. Okay, so last year's counseling and this year's counseling, it's like it's an experience for the students who have last year missed a few seats, or who are repeaters. They have already attended the last year counseling. So this year's counseling is going to be you will get to see a lot of changes. It's going to be a bit complicated as well. Over the screen, you can see we'll discuss about MDMS round one. Before discussing the shift here, I would like to add there are a lot of PG seats added to the matrix this year compared to the last year, be it state quota or be it all India quota. So there has been considerable number of increase of seats in the matrix as well. So those students who are afraid of this shift, or who are thinking, oh, I lost my seat, or particular college you are not able to go, don't worry, there's still an option available for you. Okay, so we will discuss now. If we go through a few important branches here, first I will discuss the branches where there is a negative shift. Okay, family medicine, MDMS, the shift is negative by 1100 ranks. Okay, probably because seats are less, family medicine seats are less, and the students who are opting for family medicine in MD category, they are actually either aware of what is family medicine, or they have been seeing about the options. They are just trying for an options in that category. Okay, and the another negative shift which was observed was in nuclear medicine. Okay, it was around 487 ranks. Other than that, almost all the major branches there was a positive shift, and you can see the highest positive shift was by around in the clinical branches, in the core clinical branches. If you see the major change, I could see in uh, almost around 2,400 ranks of shift was observed in obstetrics and gynecology. Probably because the rank shifting there happened either because the students are aware of what is DNB and how DNB is equivalent to MDMS as well. Because the top rankers are also now opting for DNB as well. So probably that shift has also had an impact there, as well as the number of clinical seats have also considerably increased in the matrix also. You can see in the other branches there, you can see general medicine, you saw a minimal shift like 500 ranks. Okay, that's acceptable. You see emergency medicine, around 1000 ranks of shift is there. Okay, and you can also see dermatology 290. So like that, see the because the thing is increase of the seats, as well as students getting aware of the DNB, and few students waiting for state quota as well. So that thing also is important, because few state councils have not yet started. Few states have not even released their matrix also. So few students are waiting for that also. Regarding all these factors, this shift has been observed, and it is mostly a positive shift in the round one. And I think we'll in the further slides we'll discuss how we are going to analyze and what are the predictions for the round two shift as well. Over to you, Dr. Sridhar.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Vasim. So this slide is very important. It just gives a positive impact for everyone. Consider this major subjects of 22. You can see only the negative shift has happened only in 2 subjects. Whereas the rest 20 subjects, there is a positive shift when compared to the last year. That, as Dr. Vasim sir rightly told, because of seat increase and more awareness of taking the DNBs, it is relevant. Over to you, Dr. I will call upon Madhavji again to discuss about the technicalities of this number shifting of round one.
Yes, see, actually, first of all, we'll see the seat increment. So as we know that in comparison to last year, we can see some seat increment. And as Dr. Vasim sir, he told, like candidates, like there are like lots of candidates, they are moving towards DNB as well. So like candidates, like they're not preferring high bond state colleges, they're preferring like DNB institute. So if you see in DNB, then in DNB also we can see some negative, some positive shifting this year because of the awareness. Candidate, even they are opting for like DNB seats. So if you'll see in anesthesia, then like we can see the high seat increment, but apart from that, we can see very less like positive in shifting. So apart from this, in dermatology, we can see some negative shifting. Emergency medicine these days after this COVID is came in demand, and we can see some negative shifting in emergency medicine kind of subject. In family medicine, like we can see very less like positive shifting. General medicine, see the passing rate of DNB general medicine is too good. Because of that, candidate they are also opting for general medicine in DNB, and we can see some negative shifting in general medicine. So OBGY like 484 positive shifting means it's a minimal like positive shifting. So apart from this, in pediatrics, we can see some negative shifting, and if you see some other major subjects like radio diagnosis, ENT, even they are also having some negative shifting. But apart from this, in other like 6 years courses, we can see some positive shifting. Apart from neuro and neurosurgery, we can see some positive shifting. So what it means, like candidates, like they are also opting for DNB. So like DNB is in high demand candidate. They are not opting for like high bond state. In place of that, they are looking for some quality of like a DNB institute. So overall, we can consider that we are expecting some positive shift, which we'll be discussing in this live session. So like what is the overall conclusion means, like according to me, like after increment of seat, the candidate in comparison to MD MS, they are also preferring DNB. So that's why we can see some negative shifting in major subjects.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Madhav. So this two slides clearly says there is an significant amount of awareness over DNB, where you could see the probable negative shifts happening over DNB, because much of the people are preferring DNB or MDMS rather than in the peripheral colleges. So how does it affect in the future as well, in the upcoming rounds, round 2, mop up and stray? I'd like to call again Dr. Wasim to give a gist about the MD in a metropolitan city compared to DNB in a metropolitan city compared to MD in the peripheral colleges. Over to you, Dr. Wasim.
Yeah, Dr. Sridhar. When I was discussing about the MDMS shift, I have told you there because the students have opted. Students went into few students went into taking DNB as well in the gap there. So the shift was there. Okay, so here you can see the DNB seats. Here you can see like Mr. Kumar Madhavji have already explained the impact of the shift in the round 1 this year. If you ask me, I have already told in my sessions previously also how is MDMS equal to DNB, or how DNB and MDMS equivalence issue. Okay, so if you do DNB from a hospital more than 500 bedded, you are equal to MDMS in all aspects. Okay, but if you do DNB from a hospital less than 500 bedded, you have to do 1 year of extra senior residency in a NMC recognized medical college to be equivalent to MDMS in a position of faculty. Bear this word with me, position of faculty. If you finish DNB even from a less than 500 bed, you come out, you want to practice. You want to just do clinical practice. You don't want to enter into academics or medical college. You are equal to MDMS. You can go and perform all the procedures. You can do the treatment similar to MDMS people. There is no restriction on that. Because once you come out, even if you do your DNB from less than 500 bedded hospital, you are medical councils will register you and you are a registered specialist in that particular specialty. The problem comes only when you have an idea, or if you want to enter into a medical college in as a teaching faculty. So that is the only issue I have been explaining about DNB. So regarding MDMS versus DNB, always see in the previous sessions around session 3 and session 4, we have discussed what are the factors that play an important role while selecting a seat. So you have to cut down those options. You have to go through those options, and out of those options available for you at that point, like the subcomponents which are displayed on the screen, you should come out with a proper list. So this is where the guidance comes into picture. Students have been asking, like, sir, I have an option in some remote college, like for example in some remote state. I even don't know about what is that state. And the students also have an option of taking a seat in their own state or some nearby state. So there the guidance comes into pictures. We do have the data of the colleges there. We know how is the academics there. We know how what are the conditions there. So get proper guidance. Your doubts will get cleared. And regarding MD in a peripheral college versus DNB, I will always say if you are getting a DNB in a hospital more than 500 bedded, you can prefer it based on the academics there as well. There's no issue. Now, if you have good academics, the pass percentage is increasing. Yes, you can opt for that based on all these factors. If it is near to your place, you are accustomed to the metropolitan city. Yes, obviously you can go there because you are going to be equal in all aspects to MDMS. There is no problem in that at all because you are taking a DNB hospital which is greater than 500 bedded. So no one is going to oppose you. Second point, if you are getting MD in a peripheral college, make sure how is the branch and whether are you the first batch there, or is it a provisional seat, or already students have come out from there, and what is the condition. Okay, that data is also very, very important. So considering these factors, I always tell MD and DNB greater than 500 bedded, then later comes DNB hospital less than 500 bedded. So always it is important to tailor yourself to the options available and then get into the best option available at your rank. Over to you, Dr. Sridhar.
Thank you, Dr. Wasim. You have cleared a doubt, major burning doubt over all the sessions, whether DNB in a metro city or MDMS in a peripheral place. So thank you for that. So in this, clearly you could see from the round-on analysis where MDMS has few negative shifts, whereas DNB has much of the negative shifts. So now, going forward, a little bit of the round two's probable shifts, which are likely to happen. I would like to call Mr. Madhavji to discuss on MDMS probable shift, which will be likely to happen in round two. There is also a comparison made with that of round two of last year's.
Actually, like if you see the positive shifting as per like my analysis, so like we are expecting the positive shifting for anesthesia is like 1200 to 1500 rand. And in dermatology, we are expecting 900 to 1000 positive shift. In emergency medicine kind of subjects, we are expecting 2500 around positive shift. In family medicine, like we are expecting like either 1500 positive shift or no shift. It depends if seats are coming. Based on that, we can say. Right now, like we are expecting if even one or two seats are also coming, then we can expect like 1500 positive shifting. In general medicine, we are expecting around 800 to 1000 positive shifting for round two. In OBGY, we are expecting 1200 to 1500 positive shifting. In pediatrics, we are expecting 800 to 1000 positive shifting. In palliative medicine, we are expecting 2500 positive shifting. In pathology, we are expecting around 3000 to 5000 positive shifting. It depends upon how many subjects are coming. And in physical medicine and rehabilitation, we are expecting around 8,000 to 10,000 positive shifting because lots of candidates, like even I got lots of messages, they are not supposed to join. So we can see some seats in physical medicine and rehabilitation. In psychiatry, we are expecting around 2,500 to 3,000 positive shifting. In radio diagnosis, like we can't expect too much of positive shifting because maximum candidate they already joined around like 30 to 40% candidate they joined, and few candidate like they have been like allotted a seat in their state. So mostly like we can expect around 1000 positive shifting in government medical college. In radiotherapy, oncology kind of subjects, we can expect like we are expecting around 3000 positive shifting. And TB and chest, we are expecting around 2000 positive shifting. And in ENT, even in ENT also, we are expecting around 2000 positive shifting. In general surgery, we are expecting around 1000 positive shifting. In ophthalmology, we are expecting around like 3500 to 4000 positive shifting. And in orthopedics, we are expecting around 1500 positive shifting. So in round two, like in comparison to round one, like the second round one, like after the cancellation of the round one first result, whatever the result came for final round one, we are expecting positive shifting in comparison to that. And if you see the seat taking percentage, like the even we do have the data and all. So based on that, like in round one, like 28 to 30% candidates, like they may join. So if you see like past like few years data, based on that 25, 28 up to 30% candidate, they will take the seat, and those are the high ranker candidate. And apart from this, like in round two, like out of 100% seat, whatever seat we are getting in round one, out of 100% seat, 68 to 70% candidate, they may join the seat. And in mop-up round, like 20 to 30%, like 20 to 23, sorry, 20 to 23% candidate, they may join. And for stray vacancy, we can expect like 7 to 10% seat availability, and out of which like 7%, 5% candidate they may join.
So to put it to all together, it means round two will be the most important round in this counseling process.
Yeah, because in round two, candidate after allotment, like maximum candidate, they usually join.
Yeah. So since
And
round
because of
one
that
is pre-exit.
all India rule that you can't participate in state or any further counseling. So because of that maximum candidate, they may join in round 2 only.
Yeah, I request viewers to take a note of this random percentage given over this and plan accordingly. And whatever question is there at your end, you can please feel free to drop over in the live chat box. We will try to address all those questions. So, in just if you want to say the probable shift likely to happen in MDMS is almost positive. Almost for each and every subject, there is some shift over here. If you're looking for upgradation or even you are looking for a seat over this, then you can keep a positive faith over this and continue forward. And the importance lies in the choice filling order, as this round 2 will be the determining fate for almost 60 to 70% of the total candidates who are in this counseling process. So, little bit of DNB probable shift as well. I would like to call again Dr. Wasim to discuss about the probable shift likely to happen in the DNB process as well. Because so much of awareness is being happening on DNB thing, people are getting aware, and even many of the people have contacted us for the team for guidance for especially for DNB things. So, what is your take on that?
Yeah, Dr. Sridhar, I would like to add a point here. Like how we have discussed over the previous slides, the shift and all, regarding the probable shift as well. There are few factors which were considered while analyzing the probable shift as well, because the state seats have not yet been allotted, state counselings are still pending. The students, how many students have opted for upgradation or how many are going to report also plays an important factor for the round 2 shift. And as well, because few states have not yet released their matrix, so students are still waiting there to get into those seats as well. Regarding DNB, it goes in similar line with MDMS as well. We are going to expect a good shift, a possible positive shift in almost all the branches, because seats have also increased, and moreover, because MDMS and DNB are clubbed into a single counseling, because 4 5 years ago it was both had different counseling. So people have to run from MDMS, go attend DNB and another counseling, come back to MDMS, go back to DNB again, come back to MDMS mop up and go back to DNB mop up. So it was very haphazard. Now single counseling, you are putting all the options. So basically, if MDMS is getting a positive shift, obviously DNB also will get a positive shift and the seats will be going forward. So regarding the DNB, people are worried about the passing percentage. A few students have also been asking me, sir, how is the passing percentage? Is there any issue because of that? How we are afraid to opt and all. See, it's always based on the academics of the college. In the previous sessions, we have also discussed is based on the academics of the college and as well as the uh, how you approach clinically or how you give time for the studies and all also matter, because MDMS people are also allowed to write DNB exam. Okay, so they are also going to write the same exam, whatever you are going to write. And moreover, we have discussed in detail about the DNB examination pattern and DNB course and all in our previous sessions. Please go through our sessions as well. Go through our timeline in our channel. You will get to know all the details perfectly. So I think there will be a positive shift in DNB as well. You can go forward, be confident. Having a proper choice filling order is the need of the hour, because if you properly plan now, you will end up in a very good option and it will stay with you for your whole life. Over to Dr. Sridhar.
Thank you, Dr. Wasim. So reiterating back again, there are something called modifiable factors or non-modifiable factors. Even for disease process, it is there. Similarly, even in this counseling process, the only thing modifiable is the choice filling order. Rest all the factor, the number of people joining towards the competition, or even the number of seat increasing at their end. These are all the external non-modifiable factors. Whereas the choice filling order is your choice filling order, and that is modifiable based on your rank. So that's where the real importance of the counseling guidance comes into play. So the ultimate aim for this is to get the best choice filling order for the best branch and institute for any given rank. Already we discussed a little bit about the category rank control in the previous sessions. If you're not there, you can just see that and get a clarity like how you can go with the choice filling process ahead. Considering the main components of choice filling order, followed by the subcomponents to consider while shortlisting the order, you can take it further. So apart from this, what are the important updates over this past 2 weeks, which might change your entire choice filling order or your perception of seeing a seat in one particular state or a college matters? I would like to call again Dr. Wasim to cover a little bit of important update which has come over, needs to be given an attention by the candidates. Yeah, over to you, Dr. Wasim.
Yeah, Dr. Sridhar. See, as the counseling progresses, there will be updates coming. Okay, there will be new additions, like how Kumar Madhavji has also explained about a notice from DME of Tamil Nadu, which has come regarding the joining date and all those things. So similarly, here you can see the first news out is 20% in-service PG medical quota. So students have gone to Bombay High Court because the government has passed a resolution for reserving 20% of seats in the PG courses for students who have served in the rural and tribal areas as well. So almost in every state there is a service quota. Even in Andhra Pradesh there is there. Even in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, even in the north states also. So this update, this will have an impact for the students in the state quota, because if this thing happens, students will move towards All India quota again. So the students who were trying to take a seat in state quota, because the options are reduced for them, because 20% of seats are reserved for the service quota. So now the options get reduced. The students move towards All India quota and they try to look for options in MD, MS, and DNB there as well. So that is going to be an important impact for the students from Maharashtra. And more than 2,200 PG medical seats up for grab under Maharashtra quota. So almost the PG seats have doubled. So that is also an impact. So if the students who are waiting for state counselings, they are also in an. So what I have seen is students are thinking in such a way that I will put options in both state and national as well. But you cannot put your leg in both the places. You have to at the end stand in only one place, and second round is going to be the game changer, I'm telling you, because second round you are allotted a seat, you either join or you are out of All India counseling. That's it. There is no option for you. You have to join the seat which is allotted to you, or else you are out of the All India counseling. You are not eligible for further All India counseling. And even make sure to put the options or create a choice filling order properly, because if you are allotted a seat and not joined, there will be an impact, as well as if the time finishes, the resignation time or whatever the time finishes which is given to you, your name will also be removed from the state quota list as well. Don't try to lose both the options. Please be careful, go through the guidelines, take proper guidance, and get the seat which is good for you. Don't lose the options. Okay, like how Dr. Sridhar has told, there are modifiable factors, non-modifiable factors. These are all modifiable factors. If you play caution towards these factors, you will be in a safer position. Yeah. Oh, and Maharashtra 400 seats are missing in the first round. So, and a chaotic note, because first allotment list did not have 400 seats. So that issue usually happens in the state quotas, which you have seen, because revision of lists will be happening. Last year also, in few states, we have seen revision of the list after removing of the students who have been allotted seats in All India round 2 as well. That happened in southern states also. So few things will be there, but this was one of the issue which was observed in the first round of PG allotment in Maharashtra. And fee regulatory committee leaves PG medical and dental fees unchanged. So there was a thing going on, like there will be changes in the fees, and the fees are going to increase and all those things. But the committee has left it that in the accountability of the financially difficult situation. So these things are allowed for the students, so that their fees are left unchanged in there.
Yeah.
In that
Thank you,
condition.
Dr. Wasim. We have particularly put these all important updates because these things are also matter. When you are a guy, when you're playing a little bit of margin in your rank and numbers, when you rely on one particular counseling and not knowing much of the data, then you'll be in the trouble when the final list comes. Since round two is so much important and you cannot go have a free exit over there, you need to make an informed decision of each and every choice making. Even a fees regulatory committee's report is also important, because some people would have marked the choice preference order based on the fees of the college also. Here I would like to call again Mr. Counseling expert Madhavji to explain your personal experience related to this fees, then untold fees, hidden charges, those things are all happening in and around the country.
Yes. See, like there are lots of colleges, like especially the private colleges over India, like they're charging lots of hidden charges in the name of thesis, in the name of like some security amounts, in the name of some cost and deposit and all. So especially like few states are there, like Uttar Pradesh. Like if you see, like there are few colleges apart from fees, they are charging like a huge amount of like some hidden charges. We call it as a hidden charges. So before joining those colleges, you must know about those hidden charges. So be aware of that colleges, and while opting for choice filling, and you must know about the colleges whoever are charging that hidden charges. And there are few colleges like they will be asking you for security amount and all. Even I heard from I spoke with some residents over there. So even like after passing their PG courses, they didn't get some refund of their security amount. College they're giving some excuses and all that your amount will be like refunded in this date, that date, but they're not getting refunded. And in the name of some other charges also, like some thesis, while submitting the thesis and all, they're charging for some extra amount, like, and they are including some extracurricular activity where they are charging some extra amount. So kindly be aware of those hidden charges as well.
So since we are shortly to approach the round 2 choice filling process, don't forget the common mistakes during the choice filling. The first one is the wrong credentials. Some people would have already made everything clear in this way, so a little bit over there. But the second one, the confusion on similar names. Few institutes, the names are same, only the places will be different all over the country. So in a hurry or something, you might skip or even duplicate the things happening inside the choice filling, which might be a big trouble in the round 2, because there is no pre-exit. It should not be that randomly the next day when you wake up, the choice filling that you have went to a different state, which you are not yet expected because of just a mistake in the click. So be very cautious on filling the institute names which is having same name with the multiple places. Then lack of informed choice filling order. It is not like blindly like everything is available to you. You can put around say 3,000, 4,000 options over in a single order. But are you well informed of these 3,000 options to put it in safely inside your login? It is not that all the options are available, you have put every options. You should not come up in uncertainty after once the examination, after the counseling research has come place. The next one is not adequate option. Few people will be so reluctant and they will be so cautious that they will put only the known options, hardly 200 or 300 options. There are few cases happen because of the lack of options. So many good opportunities have been missed. There will be always a misinformation around because of this hyper-connected world. You would have so much information from multiple sources. Be cautious on taking your sources, reliable sources. Make your own rating of all the source lines and keep tracking on the same. Then the early choice locking. That also plays a very important role, because wait till any of the changes happen, major updates, what like have we told us in the important updates. Few states will change the days over in the state counseling process, which might also affect in the round 2 prospects. So in this part, I would like to call Mr. Madhavji to explain much more what are all the common mistakes that can happen over, especially to the round 2. When the people are much stressed and anxiety with uncertainty, and all the counseling is clubbed in a single place, how it can be approached.
See, actually, first of all, like candidate, like they must know like which option or which college or which subjects they wanna join. Because round 2 means it's a kind of like final round. So candidate, whatever subject, whatever college they're opting for, they must be like a pre-planned. Like they must need to do pre-plan, and they must need to make the list. Okay, we are going to put this college. Because round 2 means, like for example, there are like many candidates. they already opted for deemed university. So in deemed university, like candidate, they must need to pay 2 lakh of security amount. So in this place, if candidate they have been allotted some wrong choice, so either they have like their security amount will be forfeited, or else like they will be out of counseling. Means it depends. There are like few conditions. If you want to participate again in mop-up round, then again you have to pay 2 lakhs. So better to save that 2 lakhs and be like sure about whatever choices we are gonna opt for. And candidate, like they are very much confused about the college name and all. So you must note down, like there are few government college, there are few private medical college, deemed university with the same name. For example, like MGM, like there are like many there are like different MGM in deemed university, like MGM Navi Mumbai, MGM Aurangabad, MGM Pondicherry. So they must know like which MGM they wanna opt for, and they must see the college codes and all. So based on that college codes only, they must like apply while doing the choice filling. And apart from this, while opting for district hospitals, so no need to get confused. No need to get confused while opting for district hospital. They must know and they must note down the college code. So based on that college code only, they must they must need to opt whatever choices they want to opt for. And don't be confused with the subject. So lots of candidate like they are just following lots of candidate they are just following round one data, and they are thinking that like based on her or his rank they are not able to get some college. So based on that only they are opting the choices. So it's not the good way to opt the choice filling or else of the round two counseling. So better you make a plan, and whatever the top colleges, whatever it is, if you are not able to get, then no need to worry. You put according to the order. And like lots of candidate they don't know the order of choice filling. So how to put the choices and which are the best option, and they have to see the bond as well. Candidate they are not aware after allotment. Lots of candidates they're asking me after allotment, like they're calling me or they're texting me, and they're asking is there any bond. They're asking it after allotment, not before. So they must know about these things.
That's what we always say, two golden rules.
Yes. Like without knowing the bond details, they're opting for that, and they are now saying, "Oh my God, I don't know. Like, is there any bond or what?"
Yeah,
It's not round one that is free exit. Round two means they have to be serious. If they don't know about that thing, blindly they can't put the choices.
exactly. So we always say two golden tips while filling the choice filling order is, don't put choices which you are not aware of. Number two is, don't put choices which you don't want to join. That is the second most thing. So if you keep these two mantra in your mind, golden tips, along with the common mistakes, if you try to avoid, then you can get the best shot available for one given particular rank. So I would like to call Dr. Wasim again to add a few points over this round two and suggestions. With that, we will show a sample of how it can be done, and we will end off the session.
Yeah, Dr. Shila. Here, actually, like how Mr. Kumar Madhavji has already emphasized on the importance of round two, don't do the mistake because there is no free exit. You either join or you are out of the counseling. That's all. There are no options given to you. This has been done because there was seat blocking over the years by the candidates. They used to take one seat in state, they used to take one seat in All India, they used to go and take one more seat in DNB as well. So one candidate was having 3 seats in the hand, and the students behind them were struggling to even enter into the seats. So to avoid all these things, everything MDMS and DNB has brought into a single counseling process, and to prevent the seat blocking, which was a very huge problem over the past years, these things have been taken into the picture. Please put the options which you are going to join, which you are aware. If you don't know about those options, get proper guidance, then put it. Okay, and don't put options simply if you're not going to join that seat simply for the purpose of counseling. Don't put the options. Select some other option which is available to you in the list where you can probably join, because at the end, if you get that option, at least you will be happy to join that option which is allotted to you. Okay, when you are in uncertainty, please don't put that option and end up in a place where you are going to lose the golden opportunity. That always I say, opportunity once gone is gone for the year. If you lose the option in All India quota, second round, if you are not properly planning yourself, you are going to be in a difficult situation. Please, till time is there, get proper guidance and make a proper thing how to proceed forward. And regarding the state counselings, yes, state counselings are going to start. And as the timeline was previously decided, All India quota round one, then state round one, then All India quota round two, state round two. But few states are still in the process of doing the counseling into the picture. So yes, over the time things will settle down, but having a proper choice filling order along with guidance is always need of the hour. Over to you, Dr. Sridhar.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Wasim. Actually, the state counseling's interference is much required in the personal choice filling order, because you will be looking forward for All India quota for few seats. You'll also be looking forward few of the seats in the state. With the experience over the years, Mr. Madhav, your opinion on the impact of single person's preference of state counselling over All India or All India over state counselling?
It depends. It depends. Let me give some example. I'm just giving one example. One candidate, she's from Maharashtra. So in Maharashtra, as we know, there are lots of confusions, lots of problems are going on over there regarding this in-service quota, some 400 seat missing. So candidate, they already approached in court, but apart from that, see, in Maharashtra, there is a huge competition. So I'm giving you just one example. One candidate through Maharashtra State Counselling, she got allotted in Indira Gandhi Medical College, Nagpur. And same candidate through All India quota, she got GMC Nagpur. GMC Nagpur, if you see in quality wise, then GMC Nagpur is better than Indira Gandhi Medical College. If you compare whatever branch she got, so based on that, if you see, then she is getting benefit through All India quota, because of the high competition in Maharashtra state counseling. So it doesn't matter if you're getting seat through All India or if you're getting seat through state quota. It's all about college. Whatever college or whatever subjects you're getting before, go for it. No need to wait for All India next round or state next round. First of all, candidate, even we can calculate if there is some difference, some rank difference, then we can wait for state counseling, or else we can wait for All India quota. So whatever seat we are getting before, we have to go for it. It doesn't matter if state or All India counseling.
Yeah, that was a very good advice, Madhav. Now, a little bit of taking the live chatbot question. I would like to call Dr. Wasim back again. One important question which will be helpful for others also. A candidate has asked, is it okay to repeat for a good academic college for general medicine, or he should take a DNB medicine in peripheral college such as Assam, Mizoram, Jammu, which is not reliable or not that good, which academic is not good? Yeah, you have an opinion on that, sir?
Yeah, see, the first point is, if you are going to get a DNB general medicine from a college that far or from a periphery college, you have to make sure, or you have to analyze whether for that rank you are getting an MD seat or MD medicine seat in your state or not. Very first question. In the state, you also have an option of a private college and a government college as well. And if you are getting, if you have chances, if you are affordable, or if you are able to take a seat in other private colleges as well, there are other states also open for open category for the students from other states also to come and join the private PG medical seats available in that state. Okay, so first you need to tailor it according to that. Question number one. Question number two, regarding academics, I would like to add a point here. Don't think that DNB seats are just given off to the colleges like that. No. National Board of Education Medical Sciences conducts a proper, rigorous accreditation process where they go through how is the college, how is the hospital, how are the professors there, what is the patient load, and what is the data available with them. After this only, they are going to give the seats to the concerned college. And over the years, we have also seen, if any complaints are gone towards the colleges or over the colleges, the board comes back to verify the credentials, and they have also de-recognized the DNB seats. They they have removed the DNB seat from those colleges and they have relocated the students of that college to the other college as well. So if you are finding a DNB seat in a college, yes, the college has undergone an accreditation process from National Board of Education Medical Sciences, which is a autonomous body under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. It's a government body as well, which has a rigorous procedure of how to give the accreditation process. Point number one. Point number two, for the students who have this question, I would like to tell, get a proper guidance. Okay, you are asking about some state you don't know. You have no idea about what are the colleges available there. We do have the data. We know how those colleges are there, and also mind that if a state, in the far off state, you are having DNB seat, in the same state and surrounding also you will be having a medical college which is giving an MD MS degree as well. You are not going to be alone. So in that places, students like you will be there, postgraduate students will be there, your seniors will be there, your juniors will be coming over the procedure. So to get the data, the point is, when you get the data directly from the college or from a reliable source, or a proper guidance where you get where you shortlist your list, is very, very important. So regarding academics, yes, National Board has made sure that the academics should go in a proper way. They are also organizing online classes for all over India. Okay, for a particular subject on weekdays, they have allotted particular time for the classes to be conducted. It's called as virtual CMEs, which are regularly conducted for academics as well. But for a particular college, if you want the data, you should either talk to the seniors there, or you should go through a reliable source which can give you a proper data regarding that. So don't get afraid of all the situations. Okay, if others are doing, yes, you also can do, but I told you, one size doesn't fit everyone, so you should tailor the options according to you. Over to you, Dr. Shri.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Wasim sir. You have cleared a bit on how to go about this round two. So here is a sample case, like whether you are going in this, it is well and good and it is highly recommended. Before putting the choice over inside your login of MCC, make it yourself in a pen paper method or in a digital Excel way, so that you will know whether all these details are covered and ready at your end. And all these options are you are well aware of. You're connected with them. You know where, which state or which place it is, accommodation, so much factors, everything considered before putting the choice over in the final unlocking it again. So this is a thing. You can replicate a similar type of thing for yourself. It should be highly recommended. So it is very simple. In this round two, whether you are going to repeat once more again a preparation phase and try for another year, or are going to take the seat this year. That should be the first and foremost question in your mind. If you want to take a seat in this year, you want to do tremendous amount of homework before going to the choice filling process. If you are just playing a little bit of a trial for a next year, or you are just going to appear for a next year also, then you can take this counseling around too lightly. Or else you need to work on each and every aspect of this counseling process. Then, as we already discussed much of the things about the main components and subcomponents of how to determine, how to go about, the importance of having the primary branch of interest, secondary branch of interest, and tertiary branch of interest will also matter most in this round two counseling process. If, for example, in the trend, you can clearly see, suppose you are not in the limelight or you are not in the competitive crowd of one particular rank which you are seat which you're looking for to get in one round two, you should have a backup of your secondary interest subject, whether you are ready for that, because that is more important. If not, whether you are ready with the backup of your tertiary subject interest. So all this choice filling also to be integrated in your final choice filling order. So as we already told, there are modifiable factors and non-modifiable factors. Non-modifiable factors are numerous, and so many things are yet to come. But the only modifiable factor which you have in your hand is the choice filling order. Even a subtle difference between the choice of 99 and 100 will make you put in a different state and a different language and the career prospect in an entirely different way. So be vigilant on this. As a golden rule, don't forget the golden rule. Don't put the choices you are not aware of. That is one. Don't put the choices you don't want to join. Number two. So you can always contact in the chat box. We have pinned the WhatsApp number as well for further connect. And also always you can try reaching out using this channel as well as website www.neetpredictor.org. And finally, I'd like to call Mr. Madhav to explain about other premium packages and things covered about them.
First of all, like I want to say, like what is personal counseling, and what should you expect in personal counseling? Apart from this basic information like college reviews, choice filling order, so there are like different requirement. So as per my experience, there are like different candidates, like they have been stuck in different stages. Like some candidate, they are like confused regarding choosing the option. So personal counseling means like according to our experience, we should suggest them, and whatever is their personal choice, based on that we should suggest them some institute which are good, which are not good, and we are interacting with them, the residents over there, like first year, second year, and final year residents. That is very important for them to clear their doubt. So before joining an institute, they must interact with the residents and they must know about the the institute. For example, like candidates, like they are simply like talking over, they're simply chatting over the social media, and they're just getting the wrong information as well. Different candidate, even they are like looking for same seat, they are spreading some fake news. So it's better to interact with the residents over there and gather the information. We already did this thing from past so many years. So, and apart from this, we are also giving the we are also helping them in making the strategy, like how to put the choices, and which round they have to opt, which college they have to opt, and we are also giving the personal session for doubt clearance. Like they can call us anytime, and lots of candidates, they are not able to do the registration. So our technical team, they are helping them in doing the registration. And apart from this, like we do, like I personally filling the choices of the candidate, like how to put the choices. They are not aware of this technical thing. So we are only filling the choices. That is the most important thing. And like if we are filling the choices, means it will be errorless counseling. Miss candidate, I'm giving you this example. Like one candidate, like he was supposed to opt for general medicine. So in place of general medicine, I have given in the order. By mistakenly, he opted for forensic medicine, and he got debarred from that counseling in the state counseling. So to avoid those things, you must contact with us, and you can take the choice filling order and all. So apart from this, like we are giving like all those basic details regarding the bond, stipend, fees, seat living penalty, which institute you should avoid, which institute you should join, hands-on details, patient load details, and academic details, academic accommodation details, and what are the best suitable institute based on your rank, and how to choose the institute, which subjects you have to opt, college feedback, residence number, and lots of information, core information we are sharing.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Madhav. Moving further a little bit, these are the recent testimonials happened over in this over 10-15 days of this year's counseling process, and it was a much positive review, and you can also get benefited among all these things. Before closing the session, I would like to call again Dr. Wasim to cover another one more question and the final note. So, Dr. Wasim, is the MD radio with high fees or DNB radio in Delhi, which might be the best option, short for the candidate?
Dr. Sridhar, the question the candidate is asking, MD radio with high fees. The question here, high fees, is coming because either the student wants to go for a student loan or the candidate is opting for a deemed college or something like that. Okay. If you are having an option of DNB radiology at that place, at that rank for you, whichever is available for you, if it is a more than 500 bedded hospital, yes, you can opt for it. You can go for it. You will not be different from MD radiology people. Okay, if you are getting an option, you are going to save the money as well. The exorbitant fees or whatever is there, it varies from college to college. We cannot make a comment on that. But yes, if you are concerned about the fee structure available at that your particular rank, if you are getting a DNB radiology from a greater than 500 bedded hospital, yes, you can take that seat, because a hospital which is having more than 500 bed usually will have all the latest interventions in radiology, including but not limited to interventional radiology as well. So that will be a good option. And second point, if you are getting a college with less than 500 bed, there are few hospitals which are less than 500 bedded as well, but they are very good in their infrastructure and academics as well. Like few corporates have started their hospitals in few new cities or new places where they have applied for national board accreditation for PG seats. Those hospitals are new. They have less than 500 beds, but they are associated with a far huge brand name. They are associated with a far huge corporate background with them. So that corporate background, they will be having latest advancements with them, latest faculty, updated CMEs, and they will be having what to say, a good interventional opportunities available in that particular setup in that area as well. So make a proper choice filling, and make sure that always consider if you are affordable, go for see, it's not about affordability, it's about the area which you are going to select. Okay, if for this question I would advise the student, if you are getting a DNB from a hospital of greater than 500 bed, close your eyes and take it, not an issue. But if you are worried about the bed criteria, or if you are worried about any other good college can be available at your rank, because the student who is asking this question, probably his rank, he will be in the category 1, if I'm not wrong. He'll be in a rank where radiology will be possible. So for that rank, if you're able to get a seat in other state as well for a better less cost or less fees, which you are a bit worried about, you contact us. We have all the list with us. We will guide you properly to how to proceed further and land up in a very good situation and a very good college and very good seat for you. Over to you, Dr. Sridhar.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Wazir. That was a quick reply for that question. So, viewers, if you have any doubts, please feel free to drop all the questions in the chat box. We'll keep the chat box live open for another minute. After that, you can always connect over with the social media platforms, and always the number which are pinned in the chat box for further connect. Don't forget to visit www.neetpredictor.org. Also, subscription to our channel and further things. Thank you once again for joining this event. I thank NEET Predictor team and Mid-Nucleus team to make this event a successful one and make it informative one before the round 2 choice filling process. Hope we will come up with a few other informative sessions, which will be highly helpful for you in the upcoming mop-up as well as tray rounds. And thank you for inviting me to moderate this session and make this an event a successful one. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me to this session. I once again wish the students all the best. Make a proper informed decision and put the options properly, because round 2 is going to be a game changer. If you are confused, please approach us, get proper guidance and proceed further. All the best for round
2. Thank you, everyone. We are supposed to come with some new videos, like All India Counselling versus State Counselling. So still we are waiting for the updates of All India result. So please subscribe this channel if you want that comparison video. So thank you, everyone, and best of luck.